It's time for our new segment, Blueprint, where we look at successful and savvy entrepreneurs, fresh ideas, and businesses that have taken off. It's said that one man's trash is another man's treasure. Well, that rings true for the founders of College HUNKS Hauling Junk, Nick Friedman and Omar Soliman. These two former schoolmates have been in the junk hauling business for 5 years. They have locations from L.A. to Tampa. I spoke with them after the release of their new book, Effortless Entrepreneur, and asked them how their business started.
We started the business back when we were in college. My mom had a beat-up cargo van that she would use for her furniture store. We wanted to make some extra money. Summer before our senior year, we borrowed the van, put up some flyers around the neighborhood that said College HUNKS Hauling Junk. It was obviously a funny name. 6 o'clock that evening, my cell phone started ringing with people that needed the service. So that's when the light bulb went off that we really might be onto something.
We always had a vision of being a national brand. We didn't envision ourselves being a local business, and so we always carried ourselves that way. Probably about 6 months into it, once we removed ourselves from actually doing the physical hauling and were able to hire some employees and get some larger commercial jobs, people would actually ask us every day when we go out and do work, are you guys a franchise? Are you guys a national company? So the fact that people already thought that before we even started franchising really gave us that level of credibility we needed.
We do most of our recruiting at college campuses, so most of the guys that are out on the field in the trucks are students, and we do pay them more than minimum wage. We actually tell them that the truck that they're using is like their own small business.
Effortless entrepreneur, it's a little bit of an oxymoron, but the fact is if you're doing something that you're passionate about and you really love, long days feel short, hard days feel easy, and that's what the beauty of being an entrepreneur is. And the mindset that most entrepreneurs have when they go into business is that they're not going to be one of the 4 out of 5 that fail. They go into it believing truly that they're going to be one of the 1 out of 5 that succeed. And that's always been our mindset. Even when there's been minor setbacks, we've always had the mindset that we're going to persevere no matter what, and that discipline and determination has been the key to our success as a business, has been the key to us being able to write the book Effortless Entrepreneur, and we want to share that inspiration with other young adults as well as aspiring entrepreneurs.
What was one of the setbacks that really had you guys batten down the hatches and trying to find a solution?
Probably the biggest setback that we could point to would be last year when the recession hit. Everything was not quite as easy as it had been that very first summer when the economy was booming and the housing market was booming and everybody was moving out of their homes and needing a service like College HUNKS Hauling Junk. So last year we really had to become good businessmen. We had to evaluate every single dollar we were spending on advertising or on the internet, and we had to evaluate who our true customer was that we were going after.
All right, and be out on the lookout for a possible sister company. The HUNKS are mulling a new group called College Foxes Packing Boxes.